What's happening, you guys? This is Coach Joel, and this is the Icon Fitness Podcast. If you're joining on the Icon Blueprint Facebook page, that is a private Facebook page. Feel free to head on over there. You can go ahead and join the group. I'll let you on in there. As long as I like you. Maybe not. Maybe I think that I'm gonna let you in, but I'm not gonna let you in. I'm also joining on Instagram Live. That's why I'm kind of looking down. If you guys ever want to join me on Instagram Live, you can find me Icon Fitness or my personal, which is Joel_Cochran_. If you want to follow me. If you don't want to follow me, that's fine too. Glow Opponent Method, what's up? All right, today what we're going to be talking about is affirmations. We're going to dive right into this because it's so vitally important. But first, before we start giving you the affirmations to start changing your life, you know what we need to do first? What is an affirmation? An affirmation is a statement to build a more accurate self-image. An affirmation is a statement to build a more accurate self-image. They reflect your real potential, not your current status. So there's a lot that's in there when it comes to explaining affirmations. We're going to break it down more, but it's what you're saying that is a more accurate self-image, and it is not what your current status is, but what your real potential is. That's why we affirm it. And we're going to get into examples here in just a little bit. But let's first talk about why does it matter? So you have this thing. It's called up in your brain. We're going to get all sciencey here. The reticular activating system. What is the reticular activating system? You guys have all utilized your reticular activating system, and you do it all the time. Let me give you an example. You're looking for a new car. And we're going to call it a white Subaru Outback. What do you start seeing when you're driving around town? You start seeing a white Subaru Outback. They're all over the place. Look it, right? It's like the Subaru gods are telling me it's time to buy a white Subaru Outback. No, that's not the Subaru gods. What it is your reticular activating system. It is a filter in which we are able to filter in and out what we're looking for. So if I said, hey, everybody close your eyes and don't think about the color red, what is the very first thing that you think about? The color red, right? And but I said to you, don't think about red. Don't think about the dog in the corner. Don't think about the train driving by. Does a train drive by? I don't know, chug by? You get my drift. When we say something, this is that reticular activating system, it locks into what we said. So this is why it's so important when it comes to our words. Now, I've said this before in previous podcasts, Communication 101. If you missed that one, get to it. It's real good. In Communication 101, what I talked about when it comes to how we live throughout our day is that we first start with our thoughts. When you open your eyes, what are you thinking about? Our thoughts become our words. What are you saying? Our words become our actions. Our actions become our daily habits, and our daily habits become eventually the legacy that you leave in this lifetime. So hold on, Joel. If we go all the way back, the way I think is going to affect my legacy, that when you're dead and someone is standing up there and they're giving the eulogy, it all started off in my head. Because that's exactly how it goes. Thoughts, words, actions, habits, legacy. It does not skip there. It is a chain, and that's how it's chained together. And so this, again, when we're talking about affirmations and the words that we're saying, it's first what's going on in our head. You don't think you're going to get the promotion, you won't get the promotion. You don't think that you can lift that weight, you won't lift that weight, right? Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So now that I've driven home the importance of your words and your thoughts, let's talk about how to start building your affirmation. My affirmations are going to be different than yours. It's going to be different than the Glowponent, Callie. If you missed Callie and I's podcast last week, get on it. We talked about body image. It was awesome. All of our affirmations are going to be different because we need different things as individuals, as human beings, what we're working towards. But here's the big deal. What is your outcome? I talked about legacy. Do you know who you want to be? Do you know how you want to be remembered? We first have to start with the end in mind. And this is where a lot of people miss. We don't start with the end in mind. And if we don't start in the end in mind, how do we actually go towards something? It's like getting into a car and just starting to drive, hoping that you were going to get to Disneyland, but you didn't have the outcome of get to LA, right? Get to Southern California. So the very first thing you have to do is, what is my outcome? I want to earn $100,000 a year. Okay, that's your outcome. Now that we know your outcome, now we can apply affirmations to the outcome. I am knowledgeable. I am strong. I am smart. I am successful and will earn a wage that I deserve. Affirmation towards making $100,000 a year could be anything. Being the greatest mom, being the greatest dad. We have to have the outcome first and foremost. So think about it. What is it that you truly want? If you struggle with this is what I do, guys. I create outcomes. And we will sit down and we will smooth it out and we'll create such a crystal clear outcome that you'll know exactly how to approach every single day. Think about it. Think about it. So now we know what is an affirmation. It's a statement to build a more accurate self-image that reflects your real potential, not your current status. We know that we have the reticular activating system, i.e., don't think about the red ball bouncing across your foot. That's the red ball. That's the only thing you're thinking about. We know that our thoughts create our words create our actions create our habits, and our habits create our legacy. And so we have to first know what's the outcome. So now we got the outcome, right? We know how these affirmations work. How do we start creating these affirmations? First and foremost, when you start doing an affirmation, it needs to be personal. You have to make sure that you say, I am. Because remember, we're reflecting your real potential, not your current status. So it's not, I want to make more money. I am making $100,000 a year, right? I am healthy. Because if you say, I want to be healthy, we're not affirming anything. We're actually taking that reticular activating system and we're going, oh yeah, that's right, you're not healthy. So your vision is you not being healthy instead of your true potential of your future self. I am healthy. I am strong. I am love. I am kindness. I am strength. Say that to yourself. Very short, very precise, very forward. And you will find that you feel empowered. I'm telling you, the very first part, start off with I am, not I want. The next, it needs to be positive. This is, and you would assume like, yeah, okay, affirmation, duh, I'm not going to tell myself I'm stupid. Well, a lot of us do. And so you got to put it out there. Don't say that you're stupid, that you're weak, that you're not enough, that your kneecaps are too fat, that your hair is too thin, that your eyes are too narrow. Those are all negative. We want to be positive. And this is where it gets tricky, right? And I gave you some examples. I am strong. I am confident. What we want to talk about is we want to talk about what we're moving towards and not away from. This is where we get caught up. Okay. A perfect example. Talking to a friend the other day, right? And they were talking about a coworker and a tough situation. And they said, I'm trying not to focus on blank person. What I'm trying to focus on is the most important thing at hand. Well, what did she start off with? She started off with what she doesn't want to, what she's trying to move away from. We don't want to do that. We want to talk about where we're going. So all we had to do is we had to just cut out that first part. Instead of trying, we are. I am moving towards what is most important. You see the difference? Instead of, I'm trying not to focus on him and the situation, I am trying to focus on the most important thing at hand. Cut out the first part, cut out trying. I am focusing on the most important thing at hand. Now, all of a sudden, we're moving forward, not backwards. And it happens all the time. If I'm with an athlete and they miss something, they miss a lift. Oh, I need to not do this. I need to not have my elbows through. I need to not. Talk about the red ball. Talk about the dog in the corner. That's all you see. Instead, we can go, if your elbows didn't come through, I'm not getting my elbows through. I'm getting my elbows through. I see my elbows through. I see that great position that I'm in. I see the promotion. I am in that promoted position. Now we're moving towards, not away from. Moving towards, not away from. It needs to be in the present tense. And I've gave a couple of examples of this. I am, it's right now. It's not I will or I want. So I am happy right now. Even if you're not feeling happy, that's the point of affirmations. It's moving you towards your true potential. It's not holding you back to where you're at. And one of the things with affirmations is that they need to have some emotion behind them. If you don't get excited about your affirmations, they're not big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. You're not speaking boldly enough to yourself. So if you say, I am strong, and that then you need to power it up. I am a strong, bold, confident woman who is not afraid, who is confident in stepping towards the true woman that I am. Right? You see where I caught myself in the not? We don't want to say not, right? That is going backwards. We're saying what we are, what we are. Power it up until it feels good. Power it up until it feels good. Stand in front of the mirror if you have to, okay? So again, going back to how do we create the affirmations? It's always I am. We're moving towards what we want. We're not moving backwards. So there isn't, how I just caught it, nots. We don't use nots. I don't want to be, I will not be. No. We're talking about what you are, your true potential, not where your current status is. Then you be in the present tense. I am happy now. Right now. I am strong. I am confident. I am bold in all of my actions knowing that I'm living to the potential of the true king or queen that I am. Powerful? Yes. If it feels good, it is good. Say it loud, say it strong, say it proud. So now you got the structure, the outline of this whole thing. What you want to do now is get a something to write down. A pen, paper, doesn't matter, pull out your phone. These are the steps that I want you to do. First and foremost, get a blank journal. You can purchase off Amazon, you can go to the store, get a blank journal. Or you can purchase what I use in the morning in hand with a blank journal is the 5-minute journal. You can look it up online, 5-minute journal. It's a great way to start your day. Anybody who starts on the 12-week icon, you get a 5-minute journal because it is so important to work through these affirmations. Ideally, after you have your journal, you want to write it down. This is why I'm not necessarily saying type it in. Now, there is a journaling system called Day One. If you are much more apt to actually utilize it and do it, because it's better to do it digitally than not to do it at all. And there's an app out there called Day One. Check it out. You can have it on your desktop. You can also have it on your phone. Go ahead and check that out. Then what I want you to do is I want you to focus on 1 to 3 affirmations in a day. 1 to 3 powerful affirmations. Not just, I am happy. Tell yourself, why are you so happy? Build it up, right? It's like a crescendo. We just want to continue to build. To get extra bonus points, to make it feel and stick even harder. After you have your 3 affirmations, after you've written them down, say it out loud in front of the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes. Say it very boldly. Say it with confidence. Say it with strength. Say it out loud as if you were presenting it to 100, 1,000, 10,000 people, and they were hanging off every single one of your words. Say it with confidence. After you say your first affirmation and you say it with confidence, you say it in the mirror, let a moment pass before you move on to the next. So don't just fly through it. I am confident, I am bold, I'm strong. I am confident. Look yourself in the mirror, take a breath. I am bold. I am strong. When we take a moment, we breathe through it. It allows those words to sink in. We want to take the time to allow those words to sink in. This is the step-by-step. That's how you're going to get started. Get a blank journal, or you can purchase a 5-minute journal. I ideally want you to write down, but if you can't, or you feel like you don't like writing and you'd rather do it in your phone, get the Day One app. It's a little light blue symbol. Focus on creating 1 to 3 affirmations. It's okay to repeat the same affirmations. Totally fine, particularly if they make you feel really good. You don't have to switch them every single day. If you're moving towards your outcome, you know what your outcome is, then heck yeah, you want the same affirmation every single day. Say it out loud, say it strong, say it in front of the mirror, and allow time for it to sink in. Okay? This is the outline when it comes to affirmations. I am very interested to hear your affirmations. Shoot me what your affirmations are, Joel at iconfitness.com. You can also find me at Joel_Cochran_ or icon_fitness. Send me your affirmations. It's always best to be able to put those out to someone, whether it's me, whether it's a family member, whether it's a friend. Let people know. The bolder that you are with your affirmations, no matter what, here's my one warning, my disclaimer. Don't share your affirmations with people who are naysayers, right? The people that are stuck in their head and they're saying crappy stuff about themselves all day long. That's why they want to say crappy stuff about you, because in their mind, they're terrible. They have terrible affirmations. They're not good enough. They can't level up. Stay away from those people. But share your affirmations with the people you care about. Share your affirmations with me. You want to dive in deeper with your affirmations, with your values, with your outcomes, with your legacy, with a perfect day? Let me know. Let's dive in and let's get deep into understanding exactly what you want and need in your life. We will make it so crystal clear. It will be as if you're just following the path to the top of Mount Everest. I want to let you guys know, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You guys are bold, you are strong, you are confident, you are all the things that you want to be. Just make sure to say it every single day. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for today. Next week, we're going to be tuning in. It's going to be just myself once more. If you like the content that you're hearing, make sure to like and subscribe to the Icon Fitness Podcast. If you want more information about mindset, lifestyle, or nutrition, reach out to me, joel@iconfitness.com. Callie, thanks for staying tuned in the entire time. Callie's an amazing coach. You guys got to check her out, the Glowponent Method on Instagram. She's rad. All right, that is it for today. I will see you guys next week, same place, same time on the Icon Blueprint Facebook page at 12:30. If not, thank you for joining in on the Icon Fitness Podcast. I'll see you in the next episode.